Everybody likes to voice their opinion, just get it out. Well, here's your chance to weigh in on something that I'm pretty sure bugs you as bad as it does me. Hey guys, it's Nick with Chestnut Hills Farmstead. It is hot, it's humid, so I had to find some shade for a minute. There's a little bit of breeze blowing, it feels great. But I've been thinking while I was out there cutting that something that really tends to get on everybody's nerves, especially you guys. So we just did a video and we got you guys to give us some opinions and kind of weigh in on some things that we were trying to decide on. We really enjoyed reading your responses, the opinions, the tips, the information some of you guys sent us. So today, I want you to weigh in again. And it's something that gets on my nerves, and I know it gets on your nerves too. And Zoe and I have been doing the YouTube thing for less than 2 years. We'll be to the 2-year mark this fall. And that allows me to remember just being a subscriber. I'm still a subscriber now to most of the same channels you guys are. But something that would tend to aggravate me before I understood it was all these dang paid promotions. But then I look and I'm thinking, hey, if they sent me that for free, I'll probably use it too. But then again, I know you guys are thinking, I just want to watch y'all feed the animals. I want to watch you work the farm. I don't care what products you're using to do it or what you think of them. Well, that's kind of part of it, and I didn't understand that until a couple of months ago. Zoe was contacted by Hisea Boots, and she did a review for them, and they've come in useful for her. And not only did she do a review for those boots, but that saved me money of having to buy her boots that were waterproof to help with some of the chores that she has to do. So not every company is necessarily paying you to do a video. They may just give you a product. And I figured out that that's a big part of being able to do what we do. So yeah, you want to see us feed the animals and work the farm, but anything that we can review while we're using it to work the farm is either saving us money so that we can afford to buy feed for these animals, or it's giving us a product to help get our chores done. And that seems a little more reasonable to me now that I've gotten into it. But there's an upside for you guys too. So there's a lot of emails we get that we blow them off or we say we're not interested. Some of them you just delete because it's not even worth replying to. It's not even related. It's very just out there. But there are some products that, yeah, we could use them. But when you read about the product, about the company, or you read other reviews that were done, we're like, we're not even fooling with that. It's not worth it. And we're just not going to do it. So Zoe and I made the decision. We're not reviewing anything that we're not going to use. And that if we do review it, it's going to have to be an honest review. So when we do reply to emails, we're straightforward with that. Look, we're doing an honest review. If we don't like it, we're going to say we don't like it. I'm not going to recommend that somebody that takes the time to watch our farm, support us, and follow what we're doing, I'm not going to lead them down a road to something that they can't use, that they're not going to like, or that they're going to try because, well, Nick and Zoe said it's a good product, so I'll give it a try, and then they've wasted their money on it. We're not doing it. Also, anything that we review has to include some kind of discount for our followers. If they're going to use the product, there has to be a discount, or I'm, again, not interested. Just because we appreciate you guys being with us. And if we're going to recommend something to you and you think, hey, I could use that, then there has to be an upside for you as well. Well, Zoe has enjoyed her Hisea boots, and she did a good review on them. She wears them all the time, but this time of year may not be quite as practical for the ones that she has, because she has the higher top rubber boots, or they're rubber style boots. They're very flexible, but I don't even know what you call the material. But this time of year, when it's so hot, she has to back away from that product during the middle of the day because it's just too hot. So when Hisea reached back out and said, hey, we would like for you to review some of our men's boots, I had to give that some thought, because their main slogan is keep dry and warm. Well, I don't need to keep warm. I need to keep dry during this time of year, but I don't need to keep warm. So was there a product I could really use? So what I chose was an ankle height boot. And I'm going to tell you a reason why. This is Hisea's Excursion Pro rubber boots. They would offer me still being waterproof, but without the heat of one that's almost knee length. So yes, a very short time of this video today, I'm going to review a product. But what I want to see in the comments is what you guys think. Not about the product necessarily. You can tell me if you want to. That I don't mind. What I want to know is if it gets on your nerves when you see paid promotions or advertisements or sponsored videos, how bad does that bother you? Because I've never just completely unsubscribed to somebody because of it, but I've just skipped through videos, and it's because I didn't really give a lot of thought to why they were taking those on. Was it just a money thing, or why were they doing it? So a lot of times it may just be about free stuff. I don't know. A lot of times it could be about things you need that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. I certainly get that. That's kind of where we are. But how much does that affect you as the viewer on whether you want to stay with a channel or not? I'm going to give you some things to kind of think about that may help your perspective a little bit, because it did mine. It made me realize that, you know what? It's not just your farm and your lifestyle, but this whole thing has to be done like a business. Yes, you're sharing your life, but you have to have reward coming back in. So as I go through things today, I'm going to give those a try. And you saw on the box it has a lifetime warranty. They give you this card in the box with your products, and you just scan that code and it registers your warranty. The main thing with these guys is that they're relatively inexpensive. Now, they're still going to be buying a pair of boots or hip waders or shoes or whatever it is, but they're relatively inexpensive. So this is the same as the boots that Zoe had. We have for the Chestnuts. Chestnut 15 gives you an additional 15% discount on anything you buy from them. Plus, this week, which the timing was right, this week you get double reward points with Hisea for anything you order through July the 23rd. So that's another upside. So using the code gives you an additional 15% discount. You get double reward points, and just using the code lets them see that it was a good partnership to be with our channel because our viewers are making purchases. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a pair of boots. If you don't need them, don't buy them. I'm just saying if you need garden shoes, boots, server shoes, chef shoes, they have those products, hip waders. If you need to buy some, you can get a discount if you choose a product that they have. I'm just going to tell you honestly what I think of their product and what I picked for this time of year. Especially in Alabama. It's mid-90s today, heat index over 100. That's pretty typical for a July day in Alabama. We're going into August and it's only going to get worse. So you don't want to wear overalls or jeans every day you're working out here. Sometimes you need to wear shorts to be able to survive. And don't get me wrong, I love my Duluth gardening overalls. Not a paid promotion, by the way. I just like them, and I'm telling you, that's a good product. I do like those. They're not as heavy, and they are cooler. But still, like today when I'm out cutting, if I'm just going to be on the tractor all day and the sun bearing down on me, I don't want to be wearing jeans or overalls. I'm going to be in shorts. And I told you I went through this for this lower option. It's the ankle height. Because let's face it, even if you're wearing shorts on the farm, sneakers or tennis shoes just aren't going to get it in some of the environment you're in. And my regular boots just look plain silly with shorts. I'm going to see if I can find a good way to get these on. And I'm kind of on up in here, so I don't know if I can still pull this off. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, nothing to it. All right, guys, I'm gonna get a little cutting done, and then we'll finish some other chores and see how these things work out. Feel pretty good right now, but the true test comes later. I'll be back. We took a hog to the processor this morning. Nobody that y'all relate to. We were raising one out for someone. So we took the hog to the processor and we fed in the trailer to get him to load in there. So if you don't wash out your stock trailer, you'll be growing corn in there because it's got corn, it's got plenty of fertilizer, and it's got enough airflow. All it needs is just a little sunlight. And it's an open-sided trailer, so to keep from growing corn in it, you better always wash it out. Not to mention the fact that you'll really damage your floor and the metal around it. You've got to always wash out the stock trailer. If you don't believe me, give it a try.
Alarm goes off at 4:45. Roll out of bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans and my boots, and then it's time to make that morning drive. Work all day till I'm totally beat. Get back home and fall right to sleep. Alarm goes off in the morning and the cycle's complete. Work, sleep, repeat.
That wasn't too bad. Couldn't pull it by hand though. Zoe's down here to grab some pallets out of the barn. We're gonna build a quick compost bin out of pallets and T-posts.
Don't you wish you had Henry's help?
Huh?
Don't you wish you had Henry's help?
Henry?
Yeah, I bet he could drive them better. He's got lots of muscles.
I could set him on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm using these longer posts, longer T-posts, because I didn't think I would use them anywhere else, but I'm starting to think that was a bad idea.
Uh-oh. There's a tree there.
Yeah. But it's going to work out just fine.
Yep. You already told everybody what you're making, right?
Yeah.
I don't think our compost is gonna care.
It's not going to care. And we're going to get
zip ties.
We are not putting zip ties in there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're going to put screws in it like normal humans.
Normal humans.
Mm-hmm. Meaning we're not using your zip ties.
Sure.
No, we're not. We can't hold this whole farm together with zip ties and galvanized wire. Or aluminum wire. It's not even galvanized, just aluminum wire.
I mean, we can. We'll just have to redo it a bunch.
You and your zip ties and soldering wire.
I like them boots. I need some to go with my shorts. You know who you remind me
You
of?
don't have to draw attention to my shorts.
You know who you remind me of?
Who?
Cody.
Cody? I don't have a water buggy.
We could go on vacation and get a water buggy. Only difference is you ain't wearing steel-toed high boots.
Well, that was the point of getting these, because I told them that wearing the regular boots with my shorts look kind of silly, but I don't really look any less silly than these.
But they work. Up and over. You got it. Sending love from here. There you go. Good job.
Thanks for the support.
You did great. Good job.
I appreciate your support.
You're welcome. You're doing great.
I can do it? Are you sure? He is sure. He has faith in Dad.
Today, let's go, Daddy. Let's go. You're not a cheerleader?
Not a cheerleader.
Well, there's our compost bin. Nick and Chance built this one. It looks great. And I'm excited because we've been wanting one for a little while now, haven't we?
Yep.
And you finally got it done. Thanks.
But why in the world did we put it way down here, Zoe?
We put it way down here because there's donkey poop back here.
Yeah, that's part of it. But we've got plans, and the compost bin is going to be really close to something. They're just going to have to stick around and wait and see. If they want to know that extra, they'll watch the rest of the videos, because we got that coming too. But something is going to be pretty close to this compost bin. So there's a reason why it is where it is. I think that's as quick as a compost bin as you're going to put together if you're actually going to build a bin to contain it in. 2 T-posts per pallet, You can build it any size you want. The pallets, the slats allow it some airflow. Just need to turn it a little and keep them, watch on your temperature. And there it is. I gotta say that I'm pretty satisfied with the Hisea boots that I got. Them being the lower top, the ankle height has kept things cooler. I've been able to work all day in shorts today and not have to have tennis shoes or sneakers on, just in the environments that we're working in on the farm. So I would give them an A+. They're extremely comfortable, and I really thought that they were going to be hot, even though they're shorter. I was really concerned that walking around in them, they were going to be pretty hot, but I was satisfied with it. If you're used to wearing boots every day, then it's not any different than a normal pair of boots. They've got some breathability to them, so I was pretty satisfied.
It's me, Farmstead. Thanks for watching Chestnut and Farmstead.